we are doing great today, Will, and we are ready for some football. About 14 minutes away from the kickoff here at Dale Davidson Field. We're at the campus of Choctaw County High School, the home stadium of the Chargers, and the Chargers are facing a division foe, a very important division foe, in the South Pontotoc Cougars. Tonight's matchup brings South Pontotoc Cougars to 6-3 overall and 1-2 in the division. This is a Region 4 matchup in Class 3A, and this is a matchup, guys, and I'll bring in Chris Threadgill at this point. Chris, this is a matchup in which the Chargers win. They all but just about guarantee themselves second place in the Region 4.
This week and next week, this is a key game here for the Chargers. Want to play another game at home. Been perfect on the season so far, so you know how big home field advantage has been for the Chargers. So winning tonight will help have a playoff here in 2 weeks. Home makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. Let's go down to the third member of our radio broadcast crew, Chris Coleman. He's down on the sideline. A little bit more fallish-like atmosphere. It is definitely getting to be football weather. That's right, it is senior night. Chris Coleman was it is senior night, so it would be a little bit of a pomp and circumstance to the atmosphere before the game. However, the Chargers have to remember they do have a job to do, and that is win this ball game with the
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening again. It's time for the Charger Off.
Game and kind of sets you up in the playoffs to be on the good side of the bracket. So you want to kind of stay away from the North Pontotoc side of things. One other thing you got to look out for as well, but I think water battle, we're seeing Houston. We got Houston in the coast. That's top 4 in the North.
Here and stuff like that. One of those teams that have a history of making some runs in the playoffs. I always wanted to be one like that.
Absolutely. The Charger Walk is taking place right here in the bleachers area of the stadium here. And that's really good to see as the fans get up on their feet and cheering through, and the old Top Gun team playing this whole team music. That's right. The guys coming through the band standing, and they're waving their hands. It's pretty awesome atmosphere. The Chargers tonight, we're going to have the Navy's on tonight. White pants, solid white pants with the Navy jersey, the white numbers with the Navy, the white stripes on the sleeves, and of course the Navy helmet with the red stripes in the middle and the Chargers on the side. Statistically, they are American. They're a lean-to team. This may be an hour and a half ball game. Start to finish. This could be a first.
Yeah, you nailed it right there. It's a new image right there. Both these teams try to do a lot of the same things. That happens as far as both of them able to do that as far as it could be a very short ball game. We might be home early.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a 2-minute timeout. Then we'll come back and kind of set the scene a little bit more for this division football game. We're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, the Refuge. This next segment we'll call for the Ben Ashley interview. Can we make it a 1 minute timeout when you come back? That way we got to make sure we got time to get it in.
Watch out.
Rick is getting his man in the hats. He's getting the streams. Getting the GoPros handed out to the GoPro team so they can get some footage. We got the computer going on. And this little guy.
Pink out. Came without our pink though. Just right there.
I bought enough t-shirt.
And if I did do that as well, as far as I am,
Ladies and gentlemen, captains for tonight for South Pontotoc, number 17, Barrett Griggs, number 23, Eddie Ivy, number 52, John Barnes, and number 54, Bailey McVeigh. Captains for the Chargers will be number 53, Julius Buggs, number 55, Talib Davis, number 40, Ron Ward, number 48, Jordan Lee, 25, Elijah Lampkin, 52, Grady Meadows, 28, Oliver Cooper, 21, Isaiah Connolly, 79, Kerwin Bell, 24, Caleb Nichols, 14, Rakeem Ashford, 4, Pernell Carter, 15, Andrew Johnson, and 63, Jay Norm. That's the 2018 Chargers senior class.
Welcome back. Let's go down to Chris Coleman down on the field as he's listening in to the coin toss.
Have you seen? I need to go back and look at the same thing.
South Pontotoc has won the toss and deferred their choice to the second half. Chargers will be receiving and defending the West Goal.
All you gotta do is just kind of jump out that off.
Okay, Coach Ben Ashley, tonight it looks like they're going to go ahead and
There's a wide.
let's hear what Coach Ben Ashley had to say.
Back deep to the same for the Chargers. He'll be number 14, Rakeem Ashford.
Chargers will have their opening offensive possession for the 40-yard line. Pretty good return by Quiz McNeil on the opening kickoff. Chargers, as we said, actually going to spot it back to 38. So we will have the first offensive possession of the night for the Chargers. They like the ball from the sideline and going to this wing tee offense. To the near side.
For the Chargers, ball down by number 17, Barrett Griggs for the Cougars. And 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 5 for the Chargers.
Outside of the containment that just was swallowed up by the Cougar defense right there. So here it is, already a 3rd down and possession down here for the Chargers. But he's going to try to convert right here to the 1st down.
Last week had a hard time converting in the 4th down. They went for it several times. Going to bring a man in motion.
That's number 30, Tyler Holman on the carry for the Chargers, brought down by number 52, John Barnes for the Cougars. Loss of 4 on the play brings up 4th and 9 for the Chargers.
Yes, the Chargers will have to put this football away.
Yeah, senior linebacker John Barnes, 6 foot 225, can't just believe that play.
Number 36, Trey Spear on to do the punting for the Chargers. Number 23, Eddie Hyde back in to receive for the Cougars.
Trey Spear not to put the football away. Should take a Charger down. Across the 40.
Blake Bruce runs down by number 19, Elias Merritt for the Chargers. Cougars will take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cougars will take over 1st down and 10 from the 40. 9:41 to go in this 1st quarter. We're all knotted up at 0. And South Pontotoc have their first opportunity of the evening with their wing tee offense. They're going to bring wide receiver to the near side, wing back to the far. Ivy and their hash with Mike left, footbacks in the backfield. Quarterback goes in the center and fake it and throw to his right. Now square around and number 17, but in and out of his hands of Riggs. Flies incomplete and bring up
Eli Allen's pass intended for number 17, Barrett Griggs. Ball incomplete.
Like the only open Cougar has a good coverage there.
Chris O'Neal in that coverage for the Chargers.
Kickoff as far as the field.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Cougars.
Coverage there by the Chargers secondary and just clear there on the
Number 23, Eddie Hyde on the carry for the Cougars. Ball down by number 24, Caleb Nichols for the Chargers. Loss of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 11 for the Cougars.
Chargers starting to get a little bit healthier, getting some of those guys punt this one back to the
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 4th and 6 for the Cougars.
was in coverage right
Deep
there.
to receive for the Chargers will be number 9, Chris White.
got the catch. So
Chargers will leave their defense out, kind of being in that safe punt mode.
Number 16, Oscar Venus, to do the play.
Will punt the football away. Almost got that block. Caleb Nichols will be the guilty party, but I
They're
think
just punted down at the 20-yard line. Get a penalty flag on the play. Personal foul, roughing the kicker against the Chargers will be the call. That will be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. And the Cougars will have it first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stretched out for it, almost had it blocked, and kind of came down on him. But anyway, so Pontotoc gets a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver to the far side, the ball's going to be on that far hash, going from right to left. And team
Going to be offside against the Chargers. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
shooting themselves in the foot.
And they'll make it first and 5 for the Cougars.
It'll be first down.
Number 36.
The ball is spotted on the Charger 36. And that far hash, going from right to left. Quarterback is doing shotgun. Actually, going to walk up under center now. Two backs in the backfield split. Actually going to hand it off on the inside to Holloway, I believe who that was.
That's number 23, Eddie Ivy on the carry for the Cougars.
Carry going to bring it second down and 2.
52. Brady Nutter's on the stop for the Chargers. Gain of 3 on the play, brings up second and 2 for the Cougars.
Still a wide open playbook for Cougars on second and short.
Second down and 2 coming up. Wide receiver goes to the far side. Wing back on both sides. Wing back in the backfield and bring a man in motion. Hits to the fullback. It's going to cut back in the middle of the formation across the 30, inside the 30 into the 28.
Number 28, Eli Brown on the carry
Press that down.
for the Cougars.
7:32.
24, Caleb Nichols, and 52, Brady Nutter's on the stop. For the Chargers, gain of 5 on the play, get him up for a first down. Cougars will have it first and 10 from the 27.
Ashley, he anticipated it's going to be a grinder. It's going to be one of those grind them out games. You're going to have to we're handed off to the running back in motion.
That's 17, Barrett Griggs on the carry for the Cougars.
Yards to the 25-yard line.
23, Brian Threadgill on that stop for the Chargers. Gain of 2 on the play, brings up second and 8 for the Cougars.
Second down from the 25-yard line. 6:47 remaining on the clock. Send off the fullback.
That's number 28, Eli Brown on the carry.
Fourth down and 4. Ball on the 22-yard line. 5:35. The crowd starting to get into it. Wide receiver comes to the near side. Wing back to the far side. Split backs in the backfield. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. He's left-handed. He's going to throw one up for grabs, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Chargers hold right there on fourth down. There with a pass breakup, Brian Threadgill and looked like Chris White did an outstanding job right there. So the Charger offense will take over on downs. First down and 10 for the Chargers. Wide receiver comes to the near side. I backfield this time. Carter goes under center, going to hand it off to Rakeem Ashford. He's going off left tackle. He'll get in there behind Julius Buggs and grind out about 3 yards.
Yeah, Ashford found a good spot there behind Buggs and was able just to stay in close to him, and that was a good pickup there for the Chargers on first down. It's going north and south beside that big lineman right there, both seniors. It's a pretty good combination, Glenn.
So second down and looks to be about 4. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Split backs in the backfield. Tylen Carter goes under center, going to roll to his right. He has a guy, but he's going to keep it himself, try to get to the corner, but he gets out of bounds. Let's see where they spot him, about the 32-yard line. Just enough for the first down, move the chains. Methodically moving the chains. This is going to be that night you want those long, sustained drives. And as Coach Ashley and I talked, we just want to win this one. It don't matter if it's by 1 or 100, but win this one. Break the huddle. Preston Payne, wide receiver, out wide. Isaiah Connerly on the wing back on the near side. I backfield, going to hand it off to Rakeem Ashford. He's going to make a cut at the 40, and he's going to be tackled right at the 40. Good pickup of about 7 yards on first down. And guys, when you can gain 7 yards on first down, it sure does make second down and short a whole lot easier to call.
Yeah, and he got the same thing right there as far as number 53, Buggs, right there. Just Julius Buggs just had the kick-out block right there, and he stayed in right behind him, and so just a good pickup right there on first down.
Wide receiver to the far side, wing back to the near. I backfield. Rakeem Ashford's going to dot the I, going to hand it off. Getting in there, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and be stopped. Not much blocking right there on that play. I don't know where the breakdown was.
And we've called his name out a couple times. John Barnes right there, the middle linebacker, came on a blitz right there. Number 52 got in the backfield and sort of met Ashford right there and sort of blew that one up right there for no gain or maybe a loss on that play.
Third down and 3 from the 40-yard line.
Crowd getting in behind this Charger offense.
Split backs in the backfield, wing back to the near side. Tylen Carter going to roll to his right. Holding is going to be the call right there as the left tackle just tackled the defensive end. Who was
it looked like it was wild man, Tyler Holman right there.
Guys, it's going to be number 30, Tyler Holman, going to be called for the hold.
Yeah, he just bear hugged him and took him down.
Yeah, it was wrapped up as far as it was easy call right there in space right there on that left side.
Yeah. So back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Is going to make it third down and 13. We go from 2nd and 3 to 3rd and 13. So Tylen Carter's going to come to the sideline and get a play right here.
Got Tanner Threadgill listening in from Jackson as far as for the Belhaven Blazers. As far as he's listening in tonight, we got several.
Wide receiver to the near side, going to bring a man in motion. They throw it to Rakeem Ashford out in the flats, makes a catch at the 40, goes out of bounds at the 41. He's going to be about 2 yards short, so it's going to be 4th down and about 2. Decision time. Do you punt this one away or can you get 2 yards? Looks like they're going to try to go for it.
Yeah, looks like no hesitation from Coach Ashley right there, even thinking about this one.
Calvin Talley checks into the ball game. He'll go at fullback. Preston Payne, the wide receiver. So we know there's going to be a running play right here, but everybody's got a block. Rakeem Ashford goes to the far side. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Ben Ashley, and let's take that timeout with them and pay the bills. We're knotted up at 0, 2:53 to go in the first. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, the Refuge.
Clear. All right, sounds good.
All righty.
sorry about all the hiccups earlier on, man. I got messed up. So.
No problem. No problem.
How long do you want?
You can come on back.
All right. You are live.
Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. No score. The Chargers have the football. 4th down and 2. Ball on the 41-yard line. Wide receiver to the far side. Wing back to the near. Tight end to this side. I backfield. Tylen Carter goes under center. Going to toss, sweep it to Rakeem Ashford. He's going to get behind the wild man. He gets the first down and then some and goes out of bounds at the 45, 46-yard line. So the Chargers pick up the hard-nosed 2 yards. Gets about 3, or we'll say it's 4. Give them a fresh set of downs and move the chains.
So Coach Asheville there showing confidence in his offense, not crossing midfield yet and going for it here in the early parts of this game.
Preston Payne goes to the far side. Wing back will be to the near side. We'll have the football to the near side, near hash there. We're going to hand it off to the wild man on the short trap. He's going to get to about the 48-yard line on the short trap. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7. He picked up about 3 yards right there. So 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 49. Gave him a good spot right there. 2nd down and 7. Ball near hash. Wide receiver to the far side. Wing back to the near. Split backs in the backfield. Carter going to fake the handoff to Rakeem. Going to roll to his right. He has a tight end, but he just overthrew him. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7, and that was one, doggone, you like to have that one. Let's go down to Chris Coleman down on the sideline. What's the atmosphere like down there?
Guys, I've walked back and forth down here behind the team, and I've heard the coaches and the team, they're focused on one word, and that word is focus. I've heard it 2 or 3 times. I've walked back and forth tonight, and it seems as they come out and open the game up tonight, they are focused, just like going for that 4th down just a second ago.
Carter goes under center, going to hand it off to Ashford. Ashford hands it to Connerly on the reverse. He breaks it out across the 45 down to the 40. He's going to go down just across the 40 down at the 38-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for the Chargers. Move the chains and get them into Cougar territory. 1:53 and counting on the clock.
Yeah, Glenn, had these headphones on, we both did, but Tyler Holman there picked up the linebacker blitz that came on the other side right there, and you could hear the pop up here as far as a good play call away from the blitz right there as the Chargers were able to exploit that.
2 wide receivers, 1 on each side. Ball on the far hash going from left to right. Holman will go at the fullback position. We'll get in the eye. We're going to throw the hitch to Rakeem Ashford. Makes the catch at the 30. He's going to stiff arm, go out at the 25. So he'll pick up about 7 yards on 1st down. And Ashford has gotten a whole lot better of catching the football with his hands. Remember, guys, the last 2 years he has fought the ball. He really has fought the ball. He'll have the ball hit him in his hands, and it just, you can tell, just stiff hands. But now he's kind of developed the soft hands to catch the football. He had enough for a 1st down right there. So it's 1st and 10 from the 25. Split back in the backfield, wing back to the near side. Carter going to hand it off to Holman. Holman's going to keep churning his feet and get down to about the 20-yard line, pickup of about 5.
You were talking about Ashford, but Chargers have several personnel as far as you can see him, McNeil, that get out wide and really pose some mismatches for some teams. So developing those hands has really been an asset to the Chargers this year.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 7, so he picked up 3, and he went down a little short. 2 wide receivers will go to the far side. Tight end will be to the near side. Wing back to the far side. Full back behind Carter. Carter's going to go the wrong way and keep it himself. Busted play, but he's going to make something out of it. He gets inside the 15, still churning his feet.
down to about the 11-yard line. And when you go the wrong way and you're the quarterback and there's nobody to hand it to, you got to get all you can. And your adrenaline takes over because you realize you just messed up.
Yeah, quarterback draw right there.
Yeah, uncalled quarterback draw gets enough for the first down. It'll be first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. 25 seconds remain in this first quarter, 17 seconds on the play clock and counting. Ball is in between the hashes. They're on that far sideline, so we're going to depend on Chris Coleman here in just a few minutes. Ball goes, wide receiver will go to the far side. Two wingbacks going to hand it off to Ashford. Ashford's going to make a man miss, and then he's going to be hit at about the 10-yard line. And that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. We're still knotted up at 0, but the Chargers are knocking at the door. We'll be back in 1 minute with the start of the second quarter. You're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, the Refuge.
Clear.
All right. Does it sound okay?
Sounds great. Y'all getting any feedback from anybody?
I hadn't stopped to check yet.
Hand it off to you. I'm going to give a couple scores, all right?
Okay.
And welcome back to Friday Night Football here on the Refuge 107.1. I'm Will Hill in the studio pushing the button. Your feature game tonight is Choctaw County Chargers with the best of the best. Glenn Beard, Chris Threadgill, and Chris Colvin bringing you play-by-play, and I'm going to throw it right back to them. But in the meantime, I'm going to throw you some scores. Louisville High School is on the road at Kosciuszko. Louisville High School is the most up-to-date score I have. The Wildcats lead Kosciuszko 10-0. Jackson scored on a bruising 20-yard run. Let's see, Natawaya leads 19-0. Natawaya is playing Ethel at home, so that was more from the 79-yard run. The PAT was good, 19-0. And then thanks to Chet Wilkes, Chase Ray in for the touchdown. Tigers up 12-6 with 5:20 left in the first quarter, and that's Knox Better Tigers at West Lowndes. I'm still waiting on an update from Western Academy in their last regular season game tonight. But for now, I'm going to throw it back to Choctaw County to Glenn Beard. Glenn, take it away.
All right, guys. Thank you, Will. The Chargers just tried to throw the fade to the end zone on third down, and it was knocked away. Now they're going to ask the freshman to come out and kick a field goal. Let's go down to Chris Coleman on the sideline. What's the ball spotted on?
Guys, it's going to look like it's going to be spotted between the 9 and the 10-yard line. The last drive that we had on second down, we gained about a half a yard, so it's spotted between the 9 and 10.
Going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt by the freshman. The snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is blocked. Looked like Beard got a good foot on it, but the guy just come right untouched through the A gap. That just doesn't make sense to me. You've got a block down. So the block kick will result in the Cougars getting the football there at the 18-yard line. At least the two freshmen, Trace Beard and Connor Jewell, had the heads up to jump onto the football and not leave it there, because that is a live football. Cougars come out. They're going to hand the football off to the running back Holloway, going off right in. He's going to make a man miss and spin. He's still spinning, and he's going to go 50, 45, still on his feet, 35, cutting back, and he'll be chased down by Andrew Johnson there at the 35. Penalty flag is back at the 20, And we're going to have a holding comes back. So that will nullify an outstanding run by Holloway. I believe who that was, wasn't it?
It's going to be Ivy, Glenn.
Oh, was it Ivy?
Number
Okay, I'm
23,
sorry.
Ivy.
Yeah, Ivy is a very talented runner. He's only 5'7", 160, but he's very shifty. He hit the LX button and spun out a couple times right there and was making people miss and look a little bit silly. Going to replay first down. Let's see where they're going to mark off the penalty. They'll spot it back inside the 10. About the 9-yard line, or we'll call it the 10-yard line. So the Cougars have the football. First down and 10, well, first and 20 from the 9. Wide receiver to the far side, wing back to the near, split backs in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, handed off to the fullback, and Brian Threadgill there on the tackle. Pick up of about 2 yards. You look out there, Chris, you got Brian Threadgill. He's a sophomore, correct?
That's right.
And then right beside him at Mike linebacker, you got number 57, a freshman.
Yeah, it's just
Micah Gamble. And Micah Gamble is one of the hardest hitting players on the Charger defense. Going to hand it off. Actually going to heave one up. It's going to be, almost intercepted. Pass will be knocked down by Pernell Carter. He had an opportunity to intercept that one. That would have been a big one.
Yeah, South Pontotoc, the tight end there, 48, Riley, got behind and sort of raised his arm up and says, give me the ball, but good closing as far as he sort of outran the arm of the quarterback right there, and Chargers should have got that one.
Eli Allen is the quarterback. He's a left-handed guy. He just kind of ran out of arm right there. Quarterback going to throw another one up, and this time it's going to be intercepted. That's Quez McNeil, the tip drill, and he's going to tiptoe the sideline and go out of bounds inside the 20 down to about the 17.
What a play right there by McNeil. Tip it to himself and make the play for the interception.
So the Chargers are going to have it first down and 10. Was there a penalty on the flag? A penalty on the field? Let's go down to Chris Coleman.
Guys, I'm looking, and I saw the flag come out. Okay. Referee Roger Short says it's going to be against the Chargers blocking the back.
After the interception?
Yes.
So the Chargers will maintain possession, correct?
That is correct.
The defense is still out there on the field is why.
Nope. I was wrong, guys. You are correct. The defense is back on it.
Well, if it's a block in the back after the possession.
And that's what Coach Ben Ashley is arguing about on the sideline over here. And now he's talking about it being 3rd and 17, and they gave him automatic first down.
They may need to use a lifeline here. Call a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one, I don't understand blocking the back against the defense before, when they're on defense. I mean, I can understand after the interception.
After the interception, yeah, I agree with you, Glenn.
Unless they're saying the block in the back was a spot foul, but it should have been after the interception. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he'll get hit and dropped after about a 3-yard gain on that far side. So second down coming up for the Cougars. Ball on that far hash, about the 32-yard line. Chargers had 2 opportunities. They intercepted one and almost intercepted another. But a penalty flag nullified the interception. So 2nd down and 6 from the 32 on the far hash, going from left to right. It didn't look like everybody was set right there on the direct snap. Charger defense hits him at the line of scrimmage. Will bring up 3rd down and about 5. That gave him about a yard. I didn't think everybody was set right there, guys.
Glenn, this is the 2nd time I've seen them. It looked like they did not come set, and it hadn't been called either time.
3rd down and 5 coming up. Wide receiver to the far side, wing back to the near, split backs in the backfield. Quarterback goes under center. Eli Allen, he's going to take the snap and hand it off to Ivy. Ivy's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield at the 29-yard line. Andrew Johnson comes up and makes the tackle. Pardon me there. 4th down coming up for the Cougars, and they'll have to punt the football away.
Big time stop there by the Charger defense to force the punt here after the giving up the penalty while we go to give another 1st down.
Back deep to receive will be Chris White. He stands at about the 40-yard line. Punt will go off the right side of the foot and give a Cougar bounce across the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. So Chargers are going to have the football. 1st down and 10 from the 37. 7:26 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Guys, this game is quickly getting away from us as we are halfway through the 2nd quarter already.
And it's just barely 7:30 right here.
I told you, this is going to be a quick one. Chris is pulling up the replay of the field goal earlier. Looks like the guy came from the right side, just unblocked.
Yeah, right off.
Unblocked, right end. Carter goes under center, wing back to the near side, goes in motion, going to roll to his right. Carter's going to hit Ashford in the flats. No, he dropped it. Ashford just dropped a dime that was thrown to him.
And that's what you wanted to do. You want to get Ashford the ball in space right there, and he came in motion, sort of like on come across the formation right there, and got it to him in the flat. And Carter got it to him quickly, and it would have been a good pickup there for the Chargers. But like you said, just didn't watch that one all the way in because he knew he had grass in front of him and probably could have turned it up that far sideline.
Chargers break the huddle. 2nd down and 10. Wide receiver to the far side. Wing back on each side. Brings that man in motion. Going to hand it off to the wild man on the fullback dive. He's going to get to the 40-yard line. Now they're going to push the pile, maybe get to the 41. Let's see where they spot it. Pick up about 3 or 4. They're going to pick up 4. So it's going to be 3rd down for the Chargers. So 3rd down and 5 for the Chargers. Wide receiver comes to the near side. That's Quez McNeil. Split backs in the backfield. Wing back to the near side. Carter goes under center. Going to roll to his right. Looking in the flat. He has the wild man and makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 50. And going to go down at the 45. They say his knee went down at the 47 or 48. Across midfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down. So the Chargers will convert the 3rd down and get a fresh set of downs.
Carter on the play fake right there was able to hold the defensive end on our side right here as he was coming on the rush, but they had to slow down as far as to honor the fake right there. It gave him just enough time as he sort of rolled back to the right. But 2 good passes there by Carter in a row to hit his wide receivers.
Rolling to your right, if you're a right-handed quarterback, is a lot easier to throw it. Going to bring Ashford out in the flats. They're going to throw it to him. He makes the catch at the 40. Still on his feet. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Chargers. And I don't see any of those yellow hankies. Let's go down to Chris Coleman. What do you think about that, Coleman?
Guys, he rolled out over here to the near sideline, and he just, when he caught the ball, he just took off. Nobody ever touched him to come all the way down. I want to say something about Rakeem real quick. We've noticed the last couple games he's been hobbling and had to sit out some. He has not showed any sign of that tonight.
Yeah, that wheel looked like it was well greased and was going north and south right there to the end zone. Chargers will now look to convert the extra point as they shift in from the swinging gate. Trace Beard will come back out to kick the extra point. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up and to the right. Going to miss that kick. 6-0, 5:48 to go. Chargers lead back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Charger Football. WLSM, the Refuge.
Clear. All right, 15 seconds. Good.
Yeah.
You are live.
Welcome back. High end over end kick fielded at the 15-yard line by the Cougars. That's number 9 still on his feet. Avery Moore, he's hitting that far sideline, 45-50. Goes out of bounds at the 45.
A lot of Chargers there had opportunity to make the play, but nobody was able to wrap it up right there. It's a great return to get across midfield and over into Charger territory to start this drive. So the Cougars couldn't ask for better starting field position right here. I do want to mention a while ago on that play that Ashford scored on, you got to have wide receivers blocking downfield, and Quez McNeil did an excellent job. He had a single block right here on our sidelines to sort of form a little wall right there and got just enough of the defensive back right there to break that one all the way. So great block downfield by McNeil.
Allen going to hand it off to number 23. That's Ivy. Hits that far sideline. Going to tiptoe across the 45 down to about the 40. Big gain on first down. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3. That big kickoff return gave them good field position.
Yeah, just the Chargers looked a little uninterested making the tackle right there on it. So we've got to step it up right here.
Wide receiver comes to the near side. Allen's going to hand it off to the fullback on the short trap right there. He's going to have enough for the first down. Gets to about the 35. So that'll give him a fresh set of down. So first down and 10 from the 35. Ball on the far hash going from left to right. Going to hand it off to Ivy on the far side. He's going to go up the field just a little bit inside that end right there. He's going to take about a 3-yard gain before he's tackled. 2nd down and 7 coming up. So 2nd down and 7. Cougars have the football on that far side of the field. Wide receiver to the far side, wing back on the far side. Allen going to hand it off to the fullback on the belly play. Chargers are going to hit him there at the 30-yard line. He's going to drive down to about the 29. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 3. 4:03 to go in the half. 6-0 Chargers lead. Ball in between the hashes. Split backs in the backfield. Allen under center is going to hand it off to number 6 on the end around. He hurdles over the would-be tackler, McNeil, and gets enough for the first down and a fresh set of downs.
Chargers looking like they're having a difficult time maybe getting off some blocks right there as far as making the play downfield. So just looking for a stop right here as the Cougars have got inside the red zone.
Yeah, defensive line looks a little bit tired right now. 3:27 and counting. Wing back to the near side. Wide receiver to the near side. Going to bring a man in motion. Fullback gets the football on the handoff. He's going to get inside the 20 to about the 19. And that was more than defensive coordinator Jim Wood wants to give. Brings up second down and 5. 3 minutes counting on the clock. Wide receiver comes to the near side. Wing back to the near side. Split backs for Allen behind him. Fumble on the play. Fullback picks it back up, and they tackle him there at the 20, so he'll lose about a yard. Bring up third down, and we'll call it 6. Near fumble. Well, it was a fumble. Chargers just couldn't jump on it in time.
Looking for that big break right there, but here's a big third down opportunity, as you would expect it to be 4 down territory for the Cougars.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 7, ball on the 21-yard line. Wide receiver comes to the near side. Split back's going to hand it off to Ivy, cutting back up the middle down to about the 15-yard line. And let's go down to Chris Coleman. It's 4th down, I believe, Coleman, and how far to go?
It's going to be about 4th and 1, Glenn. His knee come down right on the 15-yard line, so they're going to spot him on the 15. It'll be about 1 yard to go.
So 4th down and 1, ball on the 15-yard line. It's on the near hash, going from left to right. Wide receiver will go to the far side, wing back to the far side. Allen will be behind it, going to hand it off to the fullback, and he's going to be hit and dropped. I don't think he got it. Let's go down to Coleman for the spot.
He did not get it, guys. He did not get it. He come up short, actually short of the original line of scrimmage. He lost maybe half a yard there, so he did not make it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Charger defense comes up big, specifically Calvin Talley with a tackle there in the backfield. Did an outstanding job of penetrating the line and meeting the fullback there in the hole and stopping them on 4th down. That was absolutely huge. 126. Yeah, absolutely. 126 to go here in the half. Chargers lead 6-0. They've got the football on the, the 16-yard line. Wide receiver to the far side. Split backs in the backfield. Carter will go under center. Try to get some running room. Going to hand it off to Connerly on the reverse. He's going to go up the middle. He gets across the 20, 25 before he's tackled. Pickup of about 8 or 9. Going to bring up 2nd down and 1. That's a big gain right there on 1st down. Wide receiver to the far side, wing back to the near. One back, going to hand it off to Connerly on the end around. He's going to go to the 25, 30, 35. And that'll be enough for the first down. So plenty of running room right there. 50 seconds counting in the first half.
Chargers have a little bit of breathing room right now as Lane checked in to have him and Ashford out there. McNeil.
Carter going to roll to his right and get over. He's going to throw one up for McNeil, just off the fingertips right there. I thought McNeil was just going to stretch it out and dive, but it falls incomplete.
I thought when I saw him check in that might have been the thought right there as far as with the getting a couple first downs right there, you had a little confidence in maybe airing one out. But it was close, as it was just barely over the fingertips, but you would have liked to seen maybe stretch out on that right there.
Hit Superman mode right there and just dive and catch it, and you're inside down to about the 15 when you come to the ground. 2nd down and 10. 32 seconds remain in this first half of play. Wide receiver to the near side, one to the far. Eye backfield. And timeout is called, and let's take the timeout with them. You're listening to Charger Football on WLSM, The Refuge.
Where?
All right, Glenn, remember Stacy Taleno wanted to do the drawing. I think
yeah.
it's on,
Yeah, she brought it up there.
okay. So I'll probably just turn the camera and maybe give her and you the headphones maybe and stuff. Or
Okay.
her and stuff talking. So. We got the penalty right here. Was called timeout after the delay, or is that what it was?
I don't know. I think we had a delay.
Chris, do you see it?
I did not. Did they mark it off?
Will, are we back?
Yeah, they did mark something off, but I
Almost,
didn't see it call anything.
7 seconds.
Number 14, Keaton Ashford on the
Right, you are live.
the Chargers.
Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. The Chargers just handed the football off to Rakeem Ashford, went right up the middle, picked up about 5 yards. I'm not sure what the penalty was right before the timeout. Let's go down to Chris Coleman. Chris, do you know what was the call?
Guys, I'm not real sure. We called a timeout, and then we noticed that the ball had been marked off for 5 yards, but I never did see the actual ref, what he called the penalty on.
Okay. Well, 24 seconds remain in this first half. The Chargers have called a timeout, but we're going to keep it here. Actually, the Chargers, this has been a grinder type of ball game. Chargers hit a big play on a reception to Rakeem Ashford, and that's the only score so far. The extra point was blocked. Actually, no, that extra point was wide right. We had a field goal blocked earlier. Wide receiver to the near side. Ashford's going to be in the motion, going to toss it to the wild man. It gets across the 35. 15 seconds remain on the clock. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 1. Clock is actually going to be enough for the first down, so they're going to stop the clock. Timeout is called. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, The Refuge.
Clear.
Guys, he must have called a delay game there before the
timeout.
timeout. That's the only thing I can figure, because that was our final timeout just then. So
Yeah.
All right, how close are you?
You can bring it back.
Okay. 12 seconds.
Play resumes. It will be 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the 45.
You are live.
Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. Chargers are going to try to swing one out wide, and it's immediately batted down by the defensive end. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. 7 seconds to go on the game clock in this first half. I think with 7 seconds, you got to go 55 yards. I think you just get in the locker room with a lead. Let's don't do anything crazy here and turn the ball over. South Pontotoc in their prevent defense, and that's a safe play. They hand it to the wild man. He gets to the 50-yard line, and that'll run out the clock. Your Chargers lead 6-0 here at the halftime. And what a half we've had. It was a fast half, and it was just one of those grinder half times and half of football where a double wing tee, and I tell you what, let's go down. We'll see if Coach Ben Ashley may want to do an interview. I don't know.
You got a second? All right. We got Coach Ashley down here, Glenn. As we go into the halftime with 6-0 lead, tell me what you think about the first half.
Very proud of the way we've played physical, played tough. We left points out there. We left 4 points out there. Just didn't execute the kicking game, and it'd be nice to have that two-score cushion. But there ain't nothing we can do about it right now. We just got to go in here and make a few adjustments. Defense is playing phenomenal. Offense has just got to finish drive. Same song about the third or fourth verse.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, that's head football coach Ben Ashley with a halftime interview right there, and we're going to kick it to a commercial break, and then Will Hill will have SEC update. You've been listening to Charger Football on WLSM, The Refuge.
Clear.
All right, Will, you got it?
I got it. Take a break and just come back. Hey, say something. If you say something a couple times and I hadn't answered, send me a text.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bye.
Come on, Mandy.
All right, we're live on the stream here. We're about to have the Booster Club raffle. I think they were raffling off a spring break trip. We've got Stacy Teleno, the president of the Booster Club, Charger Booster Club. Say a little bit.
Yes, we had a very generous donation from one of our boosters. He donated a 5-day stay during spring break at his condo in Orange Beach. It's one of the Phoenixes. So really nice donation here.
All right, we're going to let Adam Threadgill come in here and draw a name out of the box.
Come on, Adam. Shake it up real good. Mandy. All right, here we go.
And the winner is...
You got one?
Arlen McGee has won the spring break trip.
Arlen McGee. Let's see. You want to see? Arlen McGee. Congratulations, Miss McGee. You won 5 days at the Phoenix. Thank you guys for your support. We appreciate all of the continued support we have for our athletes through the Booster Club. And thank you again. Go Chargers.
And welcome back to Friday Night Football here on the Refuge 107.1. I'm Will Hill in the studio tonight, pushing the buttons in the place of Scotty G. You've listened to the Tailgate Party, brought to you by Citizens Bank from 5:30 until 7. We had a few little hiccups before the game started, but our featured game tonight is Choctaw County Chargers taking on South Pontotoc in a big matchup with Glenn Beard, Chris Threadgill, Chris Coleman bringing you the play-by-play, and what a great job they do. But we feature 5 games every week, trying to keep you updated the best we can. Louisville High School Wildcats on the road at Kosciuszko tonight. The Winston Academy Patriots on the road with Winona Christian for their last regular season football game. Knoxville Pater Tigers at West Lowndes. Nanawaya Warriors at home versus Ethel. Listen, do the best I can through this halftime show. to give you the updates on what I have from those, but this game that we're covering with Choctaw County is quite fast. So I'm going to begin with giving you the SEC update with Jason Crowder. Jason Crowder does a great job every day, and he's heard all across the nation. He sends it right here to us for WLSM to play. To get your weekend started for the college football outlook, we can do a little rewind for last weekend and a little outlook to next weekend. Let's take it to Jason Crowder right now. Thank you, Jason, for that update. You've been listening to WLSM's update of the halftime football program here on Friday Night Football at the Refuge 107.1. Stay tuned after this quick commercial break to get some scores and updates of the local high school scores of Choctaw County Local High School, Winston Academy, Knox Pedder Tigers, and the Nattawaya Warriors. Stay tuned.
I'm Lee Bullock, and I always say I'm just a little fish in a big pond. At Bullock Toyota, we always remember what it's like to be the customer. I always tell my team, if you treat people the way that you would want to be treated, it's a win-win every time. Thank you for the opportunity to earn your business. Thank you for trusting us with your vehicle buying experience. And thank you for having faith in us with your service after the sale. Sales, service, satisfaction. Come see us at Bullock Toyota in downtown Louisville.
All right, when you hear that, you know it's time for the Nattawaya update. Nattawaya Warriors having a great season. We're going to halftime update, and I've got two great features by Daisy Ferguson. It's homecoming at Nattawaya. So if you're listening and you know somebody, tell them to tune in because you got just a few minutes. We're going to listen to the halftime football report, but right after this report, we're going to get a homecoming court update for the homecoming court of the Nattawaya Warriors. Right now, I'm going to take it to Daisy for the football action following homecoming court.
All right, Will, we back.
All right, give me just a second. I'm wrapping up some halftime. Just a minute. I'll come right back to you, all right?
Okay.
All right, there you heard from Daisy Ferguson. As committed, it's halftime. Homecoming night. Nattawaya Warriors having an excellent football season once again. Let's listen to Daisy's report on the homecoming court, which is so important. The homecoming court for Nattawaya tonight. There?
Yeah.
All right, hang tight.
All right, they just kicked it off and fumbled, and they got it back, though.
You can make it all up if you want to, or just catch it in live action.
I'll catch it in live. That'd be fun.
I'm going to take one more segment, and I'll bring it to you after this next segment. So hang tight.
Okay.
Do you find yourself wondering?
Brian got dragged right there for about 4 yards.
I saw that.
Or more than that.
And welcome back to Friday Night Football here on the Refuge 107.1. We're going to take one more update break before we take it back to live action in Choctaw County, the local high school Wildcats. You hear that music, and you know it's time. Time to hear from Marcus Kincaid, the French cat himself. Louisville High School on the road in Kosciuszko taking on the Whippet.
Chris, pull your mic down just a little bit. It's right in your breathing.
Okay,
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, get him.
Number 23, Eddie Ivy on the carry for the Cougars. Run out of bounds by number 10, Israel Whitmore.
He didn't want to try to turn that up.
No, he didn't do.
Loss of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 12 for the Cougars. Number 23, Eddie Ivy on the carry for the Cougars, brought down by 24, Caleb Nichols for the Chargers.
About had him in the backfield.
Yeah, it was perfectly timed blitz on that far side right there.
First and 10 from the 32.
Welcome back. Friday Night Football here on the Refuge 107.1. I'm Will Hill. We're about to throw it back to live action. Glenn Beard, Chris Redgill, and Chris Coleman with our featured game tonight. Tonight, Choctaw County Chargers versus South Pontotoc. Louisville High School, as you just heard, Martin Kincaid. Louisville High School Wildcats on the road to Kosciuszko winning, and that score, 24-3. The Cats over the Whippets. Swiss Academy Patriots trailing 12-8. Winona Christian at halftime. Last regular season game. We have Kit Brooks giving us updates from Knox Pedder Tigers. Knox Pedder halftime at West Lounge. Knox Pedder 28, West Lounge 20. The tight game, 28-20, Knox Pedder. Netawaya Warriors winning big as they have been and having a great season. We heard that update. Last update was 33-0 Netawaya. So without further ado, and I've taken it long enough with the SEC update with Jason Crowder. This just in, 40-0. 40-0 with the Netawaya Warriors over Ethel. So I'm going to pass it back to Glenn Beard and let them take it for quite some time. Glenn, take it away.
Thanks, Will. Back at Dale Davidson Field, 6-0 is your score. Here in the third quarter, the Cougars got the kickoff after the halftime and marched down across midfield and just threw an interception. Quez McNeil on the interception to get the Chargers the football back. It's inside the 10. A penalty flag took it inside the 10, so it'll be first down and 10 from the 8-yard line. So the Chargers will have the football for their first offensive possession of the second half. Carter's going to hand it off to number 14. That's Rakeem Ashford. He's going to try to cut it back, and I think he's going to actually lose a yard. He did a lot of scampering around to not get anywhere. It'll be second down and 10 again as they're on that far end of the field. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. As you know, this is a quick ball game when you have two wing T offenses facing each other. I think the first half lasted a grand total of 45 minutes. So that's almost record time. Halftime took the majority of the time. Brings the man in motion. Carter going to hand it off to the fullback. That's going to be Tyler Hallman. He's going to be hit and dropped there at the line of scrimmage again. It's going to bring up third down and 10. If the Chargers are not careful, they're going to have to punt this one out of their own end zone.
Yeah, number 65, Wesley Scott, on the tackle for South Pontotoc, but just two no-gain plays right there and put the Chargers in third and long, and it's not really how the offense is designed as far as you want to pick up about 3 or 4 yards of play.
So third down and 10 to go for the Chargers. Ball on the 8. Carter going to roll out to his right. Looking down the field, he has Quez McNeil, but he overthrows him. Just overthrew him, and now the punting unit's going to have to come out, and Trace Beard will have to punt this one out of his own end zone. You never like that. Ball is on the 8-yard line, so he does have a little bit of room to work.
look at it as an opportunity here to flip the field.
Yeah, but you got a speedy Ivy here that you're punting the football to. You want to make sure you get it drive. He's creeping up, so he can drive it over his head. And it's a high, and he did. He drove it over his head. It's going to take a Cougar bounce, though. We just cannot get that big roll that we want. And he downed it at the 45. It was a good punt. It went over his head, but just took a Cougar bounce, guys.
Yeah, you just excellent punt, no return right there. As far as can't ask much more than the freshman, but just knowing as far as sometimes on the ability, we've seen a couple big punts that really flipped the field right there. And just if it would have took a little bit different bounce, it could have been a different outcome right there. But Chargers come out here with the Cougars, have a good field position here to start this second drive.
38-yard punt, no return. Brings the guy in motion. Allen's going to stop back, and he's going to throw one up for grabs, and it's going to be tipped. And is that Chris White that's going to knock that one away? I thought he was going to have another interception right there.
A great break on the ball. As it looked like the Cougar wideout right there was open, but just an excellent play on the ball. And it's been in the last little bit, you say, one of the strengths every time as far as just about South Pontotoc is put the ball up in the air. The Chargers have almost had an opportunity to try to pick it off.
So 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Wing back to the far side. Wide receiver comes to the near side. Wing back goes in motion. Going to hand it off to Ivy on the little misdirection. He's a quick back. He's going to go around the left end, get across the 40-yard line down to about the 37 or 38. Will bring up 3rd down for the Cougars and definitely 4-down territory.
Yeah, Ivy was one of those key players right here. The Chargers knew that had to stop as far as him.
So 3rd down and 4. Allen goes under center, split backs in the backfield. Going to hand it off to the fullback going straight ahead. He's going to be met and dropped about the 36, 37-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down, and this is a big 4th down. 4th and 2.
Chargers have already had one stop tonight on 4th down. And good penetration right there by the defensive line on that last play to get that stop for little or no gain. So calling on them one more time right here, Glenn.
4th down and 2. Wide receiver to the far side. Wing back to the near. And the Cougars want to take a timeout and think it over. 6:35 to go. We'll take that timeout with them back in 1 minute. You're listening to Charger Football. WLSM, the Refuge.
Clear.
Am I too loud?
It sounds good to me,
Will?
Glenn.
What'd you say?
Am I too loud?
You good down here?
There.
Faculty, staff, and
We're going to do them afterwards. Are we going to do the scene?
There.
Yeah. Yeah, you bringing it back? Will? Will, you got me? Oh, Lord, we lost him.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Somehow or other lost in that last break.
Oh.
But didn't lose you any other time, so here we go.
All right. Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. 6:11 to go in the third. The Cougars are knocking at the door as they have the football. Second down and goal from the 13-yard line. Split backs in the backfield for Allen. Wing back to the near side. Allen's going to take the snap, hand it off to the fullback, and he's going to go off left tackle, and he'll be hit. Gain of about 2 yards probably. He's going to make it third down. Let's go down to Chris Coleman on the sideline. Where's that ball spotted, Chris?
They got the ball spotted at the 9-yard line. Glenn is going to bring up third and goal for the Cougars right here.
So third down and goal from the 6, looks like from the scoreboard's point of view. 5:45. I think Chris said
it's going to be at the 9.
The 9?
Yes.
Okay, good deal. That's even better. Clock counting. Allen goes under center. Going to take the snap, looking to his right. Going to throw one up for grabs. And it's going to be incomplete. We'll bring up fourth down. Chargers had an opportunity to intercept that one. And Ashford and White there was kind of fighting with themselves over the football, and it fell incomplete. And it was one of those, if Rakeem, or was it Johnson, if Rakeem intercepts that one, or either one of them, there's a clear path to go 90 yards.
Yeah, had this whole sideline right here. It was, as it was thrown to the outside, definitely would have had opportunity.
Fourth down coming up for the Cougars. Wide receiver to the wide side. Split backs in the backfield, and we jump off sides. Come on. Chargers jump off sides right there. It's fourth down. Still fourth and goal. They'll go half the distance. What's the ball on, Chris?
It's going to be marked down at the 5 this time, guys.
Ball at the 5. So they didn't gain just a whole lot of advantage right there on that offsides. It is pink out here at the stadium tonight as the Chargers softball team sold cancer awareness shirts. Allen goes under center, split back's going to hand it to the fullback. He's going to be hit and dropped. That's Brian Threadgill on the tackle, stopping him on fourth down, coming up big. 5:16 to go in the third quarter. Charger defense comes up big right there. Brian Threadgill with a tackle, just like he showed him back in the yard. Thank goodness his mama showed him how to tackle.
Guys, what a great play right there by Brian Threadgill. Drove him back, just met him head on right there, and actually drove him back before he met the line of scrimmage again. So it's going to be marked at the 6 to start off for the Chargers.
So the Chargers have the football, but they've got a long way to go. And this has been a battle. I told you guys we were looking at a grinder type of football game. 6-0 is your score. Chargers would love to put some more points on the board and make it a 2-possession ball game. Wide receiver goes to the far side. Wing back to the near. High backfield. Going to hand it off to the wild man. Going off left tackle. He breaks the tackle and gets across the 10 down to about the 13. So Tyler Holman runs hard right there. Did a good job.
He was sort of our player of the game last week as far as he felt like he had several running backs that did really good, but he was one that showed a little bit extra effort and was a little bit more difficult to tackle.
Wide receiver comes to the near side. That's McNeil. Wing back to the far I backfield. Inside handoff to, that's going to be Connerly. I don't know if he got to the original line of scrimmage or not. Brings up third down.
Yeah, he was following number 62, Josh Hall, but just sort of ran up past him a little bit and didn't get the block right there, so just a little or no gain on that one.
Going to bring Calvin Talley into the ball game at fullback. 3rd and 2. It's a long 2, though. Wide receiver to the near side. Carter goes under center. They hand it off to Rakeem Ashford. He barely got the handoff. South Pontotoc was blitzing.
Yeah, that number 52, their middle linebacker, was in the backfield right there on the handoff. But when you get past that initial surge of the blitz, there's a lot of room right there for Ashford.
That's enough for the first down, though. You move the chains. It's 1st down and 10. Ball is on the 22. So you got a little more room. Clock continuing to roll. 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side. Carter going to overthrow Rakeem Ashford right there in double coverage. Carter's had a hard time with his touch. Not much touch on the football tonight.
Yeah, every time, as far as it's probably the 3rd time the Chargers have stretched the field and just been a little bit, like you said, the touch right there, not able to drop it in there, just sort of throwing it out there a little bit too far and out of reach for the Charger wideouts.
2nd down and 10 coming up for the Chargers. Carter going to hand it off to Ashford. Fumble on the play, and South Pontotoc has it. A little reverse play to Connerly, and was put on the ground. So South Pontotoc's going to have the football in good field position. Couldn't tell what happened. Was that on the transition on that reverse there, Chris Coleman?
Actually, guys, Connerly had it in his hands, and as he went to turn upfield, he was just met by the defensive line there of the Cougars and lost the ball.
So South Pontotoc has the football. Wide receiver to the far side, wing back to the near, split backs in the backfield. Allen going to hand it off to number 17. He's going to make a man miss. Gets upfield. They had him in the backfield, but he juked him out. He gets about 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Turnover right there by the Chargers, kind of take the momentum. Wide receiver to the far side, going to bring a man in motion, going to hand it off. That's Ivy up the middle. He's going to be hit and stopped. I don't know if he got back to the original line of scrimmage or not, but it'll be 3rd down, and Ivy's hurt. He popped on up.
Yeah, Brian Threadgill right there, he was back at middle linebacker, and they must have put Gamble down as a defensive lineman, and he sort of took his legs out from underneath him.
So 3rd down and 6, ball on the 20. There's Gamble and Threadgill in the middle there. Handed off to Ivy, going off left tackle. Looks like a mass of humanity. Couldn't see. Looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down as he's going to get inside. I couldn't tell where the spot is. Chris Coleman, what you got?
Guys, he did pass the 1st down marker, and they're going to mark it at about the 12-yard line, bring up 1st and 10. So they do have an opportunity to get another 1st down.
So the ball is on the, what'd you say, Chris?
It's going to be on the 12-yard line.
12. Wide receiver to the far side, wing back to the near, split backs in the backfield. Allen goes under center, going to hand it off to the fullback on the short trap. They've got him there at about the 5. Got a penalty flag out there?
There is a penalty flag out there.
What is it?
It's going to be a face mask call, 5 yards.
Yep. Inside the 10 there, that'll be a half the distance type deal. Cougars are knocking on the door here. .147. Counting on the clock. Is it 1st down?
1st and 6 inches.
1st and 6 inches, okay. They hand it off to Ivy. He's going out to the right side, and he gets into the end zone. Penalty flag back there in the back of the end zone flies forward. Wonder what that is. Let's go down to Chris Coleman.
Guys, it's going to be another face mask call. I come in from the backside, so.
But it went
after the score.
I actually think it was before the score, but the flag was actually thrown after the line judge called the touchdown on this side. It backs them up. It was going to be.
Okay.
So
6-6 is your score. Snap is back. The kick is up. And that's good. So South Pontotoc takes a 7-6 lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll have the kickoff. You're listening to Friday Night Football on WLSM, The Refuge.
Clear.
Now, explain that. Is it against us or against them?
It was against them, a face mask against them? Is that what was
It's
called?
against us.
No, they called that against us.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he was very late calling it. I mean, you had both guys on the side that already called touchdown. And then he come throwing that in.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
You are live.
Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. The South Pontotoc Cougars just took a 7-6 lead with 1:32 to go here in the third quarter. This fast-moving football game, and they're ready to kick it off. A high end-over-end kick will go into the end zone after the penalty flag on the touchdown went against the Chargers, and that allowed the kickoff team to kick it a little bit forward there. It goes out of the back of the end zone. The Chargers will have the football, first down and 10 from the 25. So first down and 10 for the Chargers. They'll have it in between the hashes, going from right to left. Ball on the 20-yard line.
This is a time where you have to come back here and answer as far as the Cougars capitalized on the turnovers.
Wide receiver to the far side, going to hand it off to Rakeem Ashford. He's going to make a man miss there at the 25, still on his feet at the 30, and he'll go down just across the 30-yard line. That's a good 10-yard gain. Call it 11 yards.
Guys, that's a great second effort there from Rakeem. He dove forward to get an extra 2 yards there to end up with. So
this is where you want your seniors to step up right here and lead. And let's get it moving. 1:12 counting on the clock. Wide receiver to the near side, 2 to the far, going to bring a man in motion. That's Quez McNeil. He'll go on the jet sweep. Gets around the right end, gets across the 40 down to the 41. And that's classified as a pass because it was a forward. Although it's not much more than a handoff. Picks up 9, second down and 1. 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Wide receiver to the near side, 2 to the far. Shotgun formation now for the Chargers. They're going to bring McNeil in motion again, fake the handoff to him. And Carter's going to go off the left side, get behind those big bodies. That's going to be Julius Buggs, and I think it was, couldn't tell who the other one was, Talik Davis pulling on the left side, and Carter got behind them there. If they seal that if the backside guard or the front side guard seals the D tackle right there, he's still running.
Yeah, the Chargers had numbers on that side.
Really did. Bring McNeil in motion, going to hand it to him on the sweep. He's going to go around the right end. He's going to pick up about 7 yards, looks like. He'll get across midfield down to about the 46, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Chargers trail 7-6. You're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, the Refuge. I will. $30. Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. The start of the fourth quarter. Chargers are going into the spread offense. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Tylen Carter is going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. Gets to the 40-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down. Move the chains.
Chargers have found a couple of plays right there they're able to capitalize on in that different formation right there.
Ball is on the near hash. They're going from left to right.
Chargers on that last play, just one block here or there in a different seal, they could take that one all the way.
Wide receiver to the near side, 2 to the far, shotgun formation. Bring McNeil in motion. Going to hand it to him on the jet sweep. They seal the left end. He's going to go across the 35 and get to about the 30. He goes out of bounds on that far side. I'm not sure if he has enough for the first down or not. Maybe just a little bit shy. Going to bring up second down and about 2.
And that's been about the same yardage he's picked up on the 3 times that he's ran that play so far on this drive.
Second down and 2. Carter in the shotgun, takes a snap, rolling to his right. He has Ashford in the flats, makes a catch at the 29, is immediately dropped, as in tackled, not dropped the football, but that'll be enough to move the chains. This is an outstanding drive the Chargers have got going right here. Just everybody banding together and doing their job right now. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Carter will be in the shotgun, has Caleb Nichols standing to his right. Going to bring McNeil in motion from right to left, fake the handoff, going to tuck inside. He's going to go inside the 25, down to the 20-yard line. And the quarterback read right there.
Yeah, just using McNeil as a decoy right there to loosen up the defense, and the Chargers have been able to pick up that 7 or 8 yards on first down the last 3 or 4 first downs and been moving the chains.
Yeah, second down and 2. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Shotgun, going to hand it off to Caleb Nichols this time. He's still on his feet at the 20. He'll get to the 20. Maybe picked up a yard right there. As they had a guy in the backfield there, the defensive tackle, just kind of wrecking havoc. Going to bring up third down and 1. Actually, 3rd and 2. Ball on the 20.
South Pontotoc on that last play on defense was out of position right there. They had a player just looking at the sidelines trying to figure out where to go because they were just couldn't line up correctly.
2 wide receivers go to the far side, 1 to the near. Going to bring Ashford in motion, going to fake the handoff to him and go off the left side. Tylen Carter still on his feet. Penalty flag rolls down. Carter gets into the end zone. But penalty flag is at the 25-yard line. Let's go down.
Guys, Rakeem Ashford is on the ground and he is in pain. I hate to see that after such an outstanding game he's played so far tonight, but he is down on the ground. Did you pick up the call on the penalty, Glenn?
Yeah, they called a chop on the on South Pontotoc. Maybe the referee pointed the wrong way. I'm not sure. Does that mean the touchdown stands?
Well, the ball is still marked down here on the 3-yard line.
Let's stay down there with Chris Coleman down on that sideline. Chris, see what you can find out.
We've got a meeting of the minds out here on the near hash. And it is going to be on South Pontotoc, guys. I just heard Coach Ashley say that he wanted the penalty assessed on the kickoff.
So the Chargers got the touchdown.
I believe they did.
There we go. We feel the need for speed. Tylen Carter gets into the end zone. So the Chargers take a 12-7 lead. They're going to go for 2 right here and try to make it a 7-point ball game. With 8:54 to go in the ball game. Two wide receivers to the far side, one to the near. They're going to stay in the shotgun formation. Carter will be in the shotgun, has Caleb Nichols standing to his right.
It'll be just a moment on the field, guys. We got the white hat over explaining to the Cougars head coach exactly what the penalty was and what was going on.
Well, they were chopping our offensive linemen that were trying to pull. That's what was going on. Carter will be in the shotgun, brings McNeil in motion, going to fake the handoff to him. Carter's going to keep it and walk in for the 2-point conversion. And there we go. Chargers take a 14-7 lead, 8:54 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Another big play right there by Tylen Carter, just showing great physicality here these last few minutes in this drive that the Chargers had coming down the field.
So Chargers take that 14-7 lead, 8:54 to go. You can see a little momentum picking up on the Chargers sideline. Now the Chargers will kick this football off. And they'll kick it off from about the 50. Now they're actually going to kick it from the 45. And I think this is where I probably let Trace kick it to the end zone right there, but they're going to let Connerly kick it off.
The Chargers have tried that onside kick several times in the last 3 or 4 weeks and possibly keep it out of the hands of number 23, Ivy.
Connerly tees it up from the 45. And there comes the onside kick. South Pontotoc gets it. It took a South Pontotoc bounce. It didn't go 10 yards, but they jumped on it. Didn't have enough juice to get that big hop that you want. Just didn't have enough giddy up on the football. So South Pontotoc takes the football. They'll have it on about the 36-yard line. That's one of those, if you kick it deep and you pin them inside the 20, that's good. But if you kick an onside kick and you get it back, you look like a genius. But if you don't, it's one of those.
And we've seen one of the kick returns by Ivy went all the way across midfield, so probably played a lot into that decision.
And the way the defense has been playing as well. Wide receiver to the near side. Allen on the short pass, and I think Chris White intercepted it.
Off his shin.
Oh, they're going to say he didn't. They say it went down.
Oh, my.
I thought it pinned it on his shins right there, but there's no replay on this one. But
from my view, guys, it looked like his hands were up under the ball, and he picked it up right off the ground. Goodness.
Sort of pinned it against his shins as it was right in front of us, right there, but the tight end on the little pop pass never saw the ball in the air as Chris White came up to try to make the play, and it looked like he did.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10 coming up. Wide receiver to the near side, wing back on the far, going to bring a man in motion. They hand it off on that inside trap. That's Ivy. He's across the 40, 35, still on his feet, 20, 15, and goes out of bounds at about the 10. So a big play right there, and that's usually the case. You know, if you don't get that interception right there, and they come back with a big play.
And just like that, the Cougars inside the red zone.
Looks like the ball is on about the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. Allen going to hand it off on the end around. That's number 17. Gets inside the 5. Did he get in the end zone?
He did make it in, guys. Going to be a touchdown for the Cougars.
All right. 14-13. Cougars score. They got to kick the extra point to tie it. 8:24 to go. Snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. And then we're tied up at 14 apiece. We'll keep it here. And have the kickoff as that's how you answer when the momentum swings. You get it swinging back in your direction. Now the Charger offense will have to march back down. I told you guys we're in for a grinder. .8:24 to go in the ball game. We're tied up at 14 apiece. They're going to kick it off high, end over end kick. McNeil fields it at the 10-yard line. And he's going to return it on the far side. He's hit the far side, 45, 50, 45, and goes out of bounds on that far side. Big return right there by the Chargers.
What a great response, guys.
What a hole right there as far as that you could drive a truck through over there. As the return team did an excellent job of forming a little wall over there. Sort of
return. For the Chargers by Quinn McNeil. Chargers will take over 1st and 10.
They get it down to the Cougar 40. .8:14 to go in the ball game. We're tied up at 14 apiece. Charger offense comes out on the field. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Going to bring somebody in motion. That's going to be Raheem Ashford. And he's going to go on the jet sweep and gets to about the 36-yard line. Good to see Ashford back in the ball game. He's a little bit limping. He's limping just a little bit.
But he came across there, Glenn, and right when it came to contact time, really lowered his head down right there to try to pick up a little bit extra there for the Chargers. So you got to like the effort.
Absolutely. Picked up 4. 2nd down and 6. Well, actually picked up 3. 2nd and 7. We're going to bring a man in motion. Going to take the snap is Carter. He's going student body to the left. He's found the end over there. 30, 25, down to the 20. They tackle him in bounds. 7:26 going on the clock.
So not only did Carter have 1 blocker, it looked like he had 3 right there in front of him as far as leading the way on that left side. Chargers have found a couple plays right there are really able to capitalize on.
Wide receiver comes to the near side. And 2 wide receivers to the far side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caleb Nichols stands to his right. Now going to Carter going to go to the right side, gets inside the 10, down to about the 9 on the student body right. Just call that the quarterback keeper, quarterback sweep there.
Then when you have a quarterback as athletic as the Chargers do with Carter, you're able to put an extra blocker. So it just gives you an extra person there to put on a defensive player, an extra helmet. And Chargers able to do that right now when Carter's running the ball.
10 seconds on the play clock. 6:27. Wide receiver to the far side. One to the near. Going to bring McNeil in motion. Going to hand it to him. He's going right side. He gets to about the 5, and he's going to be met by a host of Cougars. He stretched it out. Looked like if he could have looked right back to his right towards the middle of the field there, he could have walked on into the end zone. Let's see where he came down. Chris Coleman, what's the spot of the football?
They're going to spot the ball at the 7-yard line, Chris and Glenn. It was a sweep to the side, and they gave him forward progression. They're going to mark it at the 7.
So 3rd down and 3 from the 7. Carter's going to take the snap, go student body right. He gets it inside. He's going to go 5, 10, a touchdown! Tylen Carter, and the Chargers go up 20-14. Carter 20-14, and looks like the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to go for 2. .5:35 to go. It's one of those, if you can get 2 points right here, that makes South Pontotoc have to go for 2 if they score. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Carter's going to take the snap, fake the handoff, and go up the middle of the formation, and he get in?
No, he did not, Glenn. He did not make it in. It's going to be short, about a half a yard.
So the defense is going to have to stand tall right here. 5:35 to go in the ball game. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back and have the remainder of this barn burner. You're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, the Refuge.
Clear. Y'all get your money's worth tonight.
Yeah, we went from boring first half to exciting second half, didn't we?
Manaway's been over for 30 minutes.
Tylen's kept the defense on their toes the last few minutes. They look so confused.
Our defense going to have to stop them, though.
Yep.
Only up 6.
All right, 12 seconds.
Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. 5:35 to go here in this 4th and final quarter. Chargers lead 20-14. South Pontotoc has the football. Ball is on the 32-yard line, going from right to left. It's their own 32-yard line. They break the huddle. Wide receiver comes to the near side. Wing back to the near side as well. Going to hand it off to the fullback on the belly play. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 2. That was a big 7-yard gain, maybe an 8-yard gain. Looks like the spot will give him 8 yards. Ball on the 40. 5 minutes counting. Wide receiver goes to the far side. Wing back to the near. Split backs in the backfield behind Allen under center. Takes the snap, going to hand it to the end around. That's number 17. He's going to be tackled by the shirt there by number 52. That's Dre Metters, but it's going to have enough for the first down. He only needed 2, and he got 3.
Charger defense need to stop a little bit here on, on first down, not give up so many yards right here.
Gain of 6 on that last play will be 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Ball on the 46-yard line. Bring the guy in motion. Going to hand it off to the fullback going up the middle. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down. Clock will continue to roll. 4:20. Counting on this clock. I'd be looking for Ivy right here to get the football.
Yeah, he's got the speed right there.
Yeah, some kind of counter play to Ivy. Wide receiver goes to the far side, wing back to the near. Actually going to be 2 wings. Ivy's going to be on the far wing. He comes in motion, going to hand it to him on the jet sweep right here. They pin Israel Whitmore, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 45. Penalty flag comes rolling in. And I think that's going to go against South Pontotoc, number 28. Eli Brown, like personal foul, crackback block on number 28. So they'll back them up. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Ivy went out of bounds at the 46. And they'll back it up from the spot. I guess you replay 2nd down.
Guys, I want to call your attention to something. The Cougars have brought in number 48, Brett Riley. He's a senior wide receiver, stands at 6'6", 205.
I think he's been playing tight end most of the night.
He has. He'd set out the last couple.
So 2nd down and about 17, ball on the 40. Wide receiver comes to the near side and wing back on each side. Allen go in under center. Going to hand it off to the fullback. He's going to be hit and tackled. Penalty flag. That's probably going to be a horse collar, if not a face mask, and they'll get that 15 yards back, because that'll go against the Chargers. Yeah, face mask goes against the Chargers. Couldn't tell what number.
But did see the running back's head get sort of turned to the side right there on the play. But here it is. Cougars are over into Charger territory now.
3:40 to go in this ball game. Ball on the 40-yard line. Wide receiver comes to the near side. Wing back to the far. Split backs in the backfield. Allen going to hand it off on the end around. And they're going to tackle him for about a 4-yard loss. That's Isaiah Buggs. Comes back big for the Chargers. 2nd down and 15. Ball on the 45. Better find Ivy right here, guys. 3 minutes counting on the clock. Wide receiver to the near side, one to the far, split backs. Allen under center. There's Ivy on the counter play going up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped at about the 39. Threadgill had him right there at about the 40, 41, but just missed him. 3rd down and 8. Coming up for the Cougars. Ivy's in the backfield now. Wide receiver to the near side. Allen goes under center. Hard count, trying to draw the Chargers off sides. Wing back to the far. Split backs behind Allen. Going to hand it to Ivy going across left side. They're stretching him out at the 40. They cycle him up. He's going to lose 3. It's going to be a big 4th down, and this could be the ball game right here. This next play could be the ball game. It's 4th down and 11. Ball on the 41. 1:45 counting on the clock. 1:30 and counting on the clock. South Pontotoc has the ball. 4th down and 11. Wide receiver to the near side. Allen going to throw one up for grabs. It's intercepted. It's intercepted, baby. Chargers are going to hang on. Chris White with the interception. Or was it Quez McNeil?
It's going to be Quez McNeil, guys.
They threw one up for grabs for the big wideout, the 6'7" wideout, and Allen just threw it straight to McNeil. Chargers will take it. 1:25 to go in the ball game. Chargers going to try to run this one on out. 1:25. Ball is on the 28-yard line. They're going to look to finish this one out. They'll get in the victory formation. Actually, Carter's going to go under center. Hand it off. And that's going to be about an 8-yard run right there off tackle. And then a penalty flag at the end for a spearing. That'll give them 15 more. Let's go down to Chris Coleman on the sideline. Chris, what you got?
That was Rakeem Ashford with the run on that, and it is going to be a personal foul against the Cougars, which will give Chargers 15 more with 1:15 left in this ball game.
Getting close to where you can start taking the knees.
That's all our seniors right there, too. It's senior night, as far as we mentioned.
Yeah, it is senior night, and Chargers have had an outstanding ball game by their seniors. Pernell Carter, Rakeem Ashford, Andrew Johnson, Isaiah Connerly, Caleb Nichols, Elijah Lampkin, Oliver Cooper. Carter goes under center, going to hand it off to Ashford again, going off right side. And he'll go down at the 44-yard line. Deron Ward, Jordan Lee, Dre Metters, Julius Buggs, Talik Davis, Jarvis Norman, and Kervin Bell. Those seniors have had themselves a night tonight. 50 seconds remain in the ball game. Timeout is called. We'll take 30 seconds. You're listening to Charger Football, WLSM, The Refuge.
Clear.
What's the post-game thing as far as was the coach? You remember how they do it as far as afterwards, or what's their plan?
Will, how you want me to do that? You want me to record one, or do you want me to do a live one like we do EMCC?
It'd be either way, whatever's easy for you. We can do live. I've got plenty of recorded stuff to carry me through to 10 o'clock, so whatever you want to do. Whatever's easiest.
Okay, well, if we go live, I won't be able to record and send to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to go live, just tell me, how long does it take you to get to the live segment?
It shouldn't take me too bad long.
All right. What do you want to do?
Take another 30-second timeout as South Pontotoc just took another timeout. Yeah, let's do it live and be done with it, if that's all right.
Want to continue the stream as far as the event? Okay. So.
You just want me to catch him after they meet?
Yeah, and you can interview him if you want to, or we can do like last time, hand him the mic and the earbuds, and we can interview him however you want to do it.
Okay, I might just hand him the buds and the mic and let you do it.
All right, that'd be good.
All right. After this commercial, I'm coming back to you.
Okay. Third down and 3. Yeah. Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. It was third down and 3. South Pontotoc had just taken their final timeout. Chargers lined up and went with a hard count, and South Pontotoc jumps off sides, gives the Chargers a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 36 with 45 seconds left. Now they get in the best formation in football. The victory formation. Tyler Carter will take the snap and go to his knee and allow the clock to roll. 35 and counting. And Chris Coleman, it's been a ball game in which the first half was that grinder style of offense, and then the second half, both offenses kind of got things going.
Exactly right, Glenn. It was back and forth. The second half, there was a lot of movement up and down the field on each side of the ball, and we saw a heavy dose of Raheem Ashford the first half for the Chargers. Saw a heavy dose of Tylen Carter the second half for the Chargers.
That's going to do it. The Chargers win 20-14. Playoff picture is looking better. They're in the playoffs. Should have the 2 seed. Next week they'll be on the road at Hatley. Kind of depends on how things shook out tonight, whether or not they actually are in as the 2 seed or they have to win next week on the road. It's just one of those crazy things. Aberdeen played Houston tonight, and Hatley, I think, had Nettleton tonight. So it's one of those type of things. But we had an outstanding football game here at Dale Davidson Field. A hard-fought game. First half absolutely flew by. The two wing T offenses had everything going, and they were able to get through the first half rather quickly. Second half a little bit slower as they were both teams kind of going back and forth offensively a little bit, but the Chargers held on 20-14 to win this football game. We're going to take a 3-minute time, actually going to take a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll come back and have our post-game show here on WLSM The Refuge.
Ladies and gentlemen, schedule reminder.
Yeah.
Chargers will be on the road next week, traveling to Hatley to take on the Hatley Tigers in the final regular
I can't hear you.
The Herd Collision and Repair halftime or post-game show.
Yeah, let me write that down. What you got, Herds?
Herd.
Let's all make the trip up to Hatley next Friday night and support the Chargers as they take on the Hatley Tigers.
And Repair, I think.
Okay.
Post-game show.
Woo!
I can't hear you, Will. Oh, thank you.
Congrats on the win, more importantly.
That was a big one. That was a big one. Chris Coleman, where are you?
I'm right here. Right here, I got.
You sound like my wife. Where is right here?
Right here in front of you, brother.
Okay. That's not a direction.
It's not a.
Right here.
You ready for it?
Just a second. Go ahead and give him the earbuds and let's get him set up.
Tell me when you're ready.
He's going to interview you.
Hey, Ben, can you hear me?
Can you hear?
Can now.
Okay. You can go ahead and put that other one in if you want to.
I got you, Mr. Beard.
Okay. All right. We're fixing to come back from commercial. All right, Will, come on to me.
All right, here we go.
Huh? Yes, you did.
You are.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back to Dale Davidson Field. We're now in the Herds Collision and Repair post-game report here on WLSM The Refuge. The Choctaw County Chargers win 20-14. What an outstanding football game. Let's go down to the sideline. We have head football coach Ben Ashley of the Choctaw County Chargers. Coach, your Chargers come through here on senior night, and those seniors really put the game on their shoulders and carried it through.
They sure did, Glenn. I'm so proud of these young men. I mean, what more can you ask on senior night? I put it on a lot of them's backs, 53 and 55 on the left side. You know, Talik and Julius, man, we rode them all night and gave the ball to Rakeem a bunch. And defensively our guys played well. Caleb Nichols, man, that dude's just been playing lights out. I could sit here and talk about him all night. I mean, it's just an unbelievable effort by our kids. That's a big-time win.
It really is. Talk about just your defense. Your defense stepped up at the perfect time to hold them a couple of times there on the goal line.
Yeah, that was huge. Our guys played well on that side of the ball all night and really gave us a chance till we found ourselves offensively. We knew that when we got in our spread stuff, our stampede stuff, that it would give them fits. Maybe I'm just a little bit too stubborn. I heard a wise man say last Tuesday night, my way ain't the only way, it's just a way. So sometimes I got to get around myself a little bit.
All right. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. Next week we'll be on the road against Hatley. You've clinched a playoff spot and quite possibly the number 2 seed and another home game for the playoff.
Absolutely. We got so much to play for next week.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Chris Threadgill, your thoughts?
Yeah, just a great win right there for the Chargers. We knew that it was going to be, we talked about it from the beginning, it was going to be a grind, and here it was. As far as here, we know that South Pontotoc had a lot to play for. They had a lot of seniors here, and it was a road game for them, but the Chargers just stepped up and seemed like every time, as far as South Pontotoc would make a big play, as most great teams do, come back and answered, and the Chargers did that tonight. So you have to be proud of that, because as far as there's going to be some bumps the next couple of weeks, as far as got to get through next week, and it's going to have to answer some good teams and stuff, so you feel confident about how they came out here swinging back. They took one on the chin a little bit, and they came back and fought back, so great effort by those guys.
All right, guys. You've been listening to the Herd Collision Repair post-game report here at Dale Davidson Field. It's been an outstanding football game. The Choctaw County Chargers win it 20-14 in a hard-fought slobber knocker of a ball game. And guys, just proud of them. It's been an outstanding football game. That, as we said, the seniors really stepped up tonight and took it on their shoulders and did a great job. And those guys, they want to keep playing. And now the Chargers are starting to get a little bit more healthy. We saw Rakeem banged up just a little bit, but he was still out there. So he is getting healthy at the right time, and the rest of the Chargers are getting healthy at the right time. Of course, we know we're going to be without Logan Starwalt and Preston Lindsay the rest of the year, but everybody else is returned back and pretty good for the most part. So should make for an exciting playoff run.
Yeah, and the Chargers, we didn't mention, stayed perfect at home tonight with the win. So hopefully we'll be back here in 2 weeks for a playoff game here at home and try to protect that record as well.
All right, what an outstanding night. Well, that's going to do it from Dale Davidson Field. Your Chargers win 20-14. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and turn it back over to Will Hill back in the studio. I'm Glenn Beard alongside Chris Threadgill for Chris Coleman down on the sideline. You've been listening to Charger Football on WLSM, The Refuge.
Clear.
All right, how was that?
Man, that was great job. I wish y'all would just run the post-game show all the way for me.
Well, we could.
I know you could. I just need to throw to you some Winston County crap. All right, guys, you've done a great job, and congrats on the win.
We appreciate it.
Man, yeah. Hey, we're setting a record.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the
we
record?
Never covered this many Choctaw games, and playoffs hadn't even got here yet. So
Oh, I know.
let's keep it going.
All right, sounds good.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate it, Will. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Our first senior band band members when color guard makes appear at state evaluation last year. Senior band member Kaylee Burdine. Our next senior band member is Diana Busby. Diana is the daughter of Jared and Bethany Busby. She's been in the band for 7 years. She's played the clarinet and been in the color guard for 2 years. Her future plans are to attend Itawamba Community College on a band scholarship and plans to pursue an associate degree in business. Her favorite band memory is hanging out in the band hall before games on Friday with Molly, Carly, Paige, and Keena. Senior band member Diana Busby. Our next senior band member is Carly Fondren. Carly is the daughter of Anthony and Michelle Fondren. She's been in the band for 7 years, where she's played the trumpet. Her future plans are to attend Itawamba Community College and then transfer to Mississippi State, pursuing a degree in photography. Her favorite band memory is hanging out with the band family and having fun on Friday night games. Senior band member Carly Fondren. Our next senior band member is Stephen Green. Stephen is the son of William and Chastity McCune. He's been in the band for 6 years, where he's played the trombone. His future plans are to major in vet science, medical science, or wildlife. His favorite band memory is hanging out with his girlfriend after contest. Senior band member Stephen Green. Our next senior band member is Molly Oswald. Molly is the daughter of Charles and Betsy Oswald. She has been in the band for 7 years, where she has played the trumpet. Her future plans are to attend Itawamba Community College and then transfer to a 4-year college, where she plans to get her business degree. She hopes always to live her life following the example of Jesus Christ. Molly's favorite memories of band are the long-away trips in which she and her friends sang and played games for entertainment. Senior band member Molly Oswald. Senior band member Kayla Trippett. Kayla is the daughter of Belinda and Kelvin Trippett. She's been in the band for 7 years, where she's played the flute. Her future plans are to attend either Holmes or Hines Community College and become a veterinarian. Her favorite band memory is after football games on a long ride home. Her friends and her would talk about our band crush.